now, thanks.
Excellent. So you know the album that you wrote and kind of scrapped in between Phase and LDD. Was there any songs off
Yeah.
that you think that you're going to go back to in the future, maybe future albums if they ever happen? Maybe.
Yeah, funnily enough, actually, God, I just realised it's tipping it down outside. You can probably hear it on my mic.
A little bit.
A little pitter-patter. That's so funny. All right, yeah, no, good question. Actually, some of them made it onto the album in just weird ways. So, like the outro of Anyone, for example, that was an outro from another song that I'd written way earlier. So when I was writing Anyone, and I got to this bit in the middle, I got out of the second chorus, and I didn't know where to go. I was really lost. I wasn't sure what to do with it. I had this weird, like, 80s nostalgic feeling, like, you know, Princey pop song, and I needed somewhere to go with it. And my brain went, what about that idea that you had about a year and a half ago? And I kind of literally just lifted it, copied and pasted it from another Logic session and stitched it together, and then just kind of spent a few days like melding that together. But that was one of them. Yeah, a lot of the outros actually ended up were from songs that I scrapped. So that's it was a really lovely way to end up making a record. So it didn't all go to waste. Just a lot of the lyrics did.
Oh, we're never going to get them back.
Nah, probably not.
Oh, that's a shame.
Thanks for the question, though, Nikki. Good to see you, bud.
And you.
Jake?
Hey, first
Hey,
off,
Jake.
just, massive thanks for releasing the album. And also you said earlier that, you know, you wanted to sort of embrace the challenge of releasing it during a pandemic. I think for me personally, and I'm sure for everyone else, you've absolutely smashed that. Like the amount of content you put out around it has been exceptional. So thank you so much.
Thank you, man.
Thank
you. I know my management, my label, and my digital team are all watching, so they'll be very happy to hear you say that.
But no, it all strikes as really, really personal and meaningful. So yeah, it's massive for me. What I kind of wanted to ask was, I watched the visual album on Monday, which was again brilliant. Was it always sort of the plan to make it a visual album in tandem with the audio, or was this something that occurred sort of partway through writing it?
It was something that occurred when I started thinking about videos for the singles. Time was always going to be the first one single I was going to put out. It was the first song that I finished. It was the first song I kind of started writing for the album. I mean, that's a lie, but it works for the story. And when it came to thinking about a video for it, I had this image that was just burnt into my brain, and I wanted to make that a reality. And the image was me in a warehouse like that, dancing in that kind of gradual progression of movement, and that just stuck with me. And I took it to Tom Clarkson, and he and I kind of fleshed it out, turned it into more of an idea that told a story. And then at the end of it, this other image in my head was, okay, cool. And then the song finishes, and then I go somewhere else. And I don't know why, but there was something in my head that was saying, you need to go somewhere after this. And also at the beginning of the song, you need to have come from somewhere else. It felt very obvious to me that it was going to be one segment of like an overarching narrative for whatever this character was going to be. I didn't know yet. But, you know, writing that as I was also finishing the album and mixing it with David Wrench, and then it was, you know, taking it on the road for the beginning of the year, stuff like that. It all fed into each other. I'm really proud that I was able to kind of, that me and the people who worked in it were able to kind of fit it all together and keep all these details alive. You know, the circles are everywhere in my career. You can see them, they're little Easter eggs. They just pop up all the time. It's a running theme of just the way that I approach life, apparently. So, yeah, that's really cool. Thank you. Really good question, though. Thank you, mate.
Cool. We'll go back to the tunes now, if that's cool.
Lovely. Yeah, of course. Absolutely.
Many as we want.
No, wait, I've got no more.
This is sick. Keep it going. Much you can.
I came to walk alone, to hear a quiet conversation between my footsteps and the stone. I came to find some self-acceptance. I came searching for my truth, but something's telling me to go where it's far too dark to look. Oh, I can see you now. I see you standing there. You're with me in the dark. I hear your questions in the air. Oh, Mara, why do you stand there? You have come here in the silence, in the breath between the rain. The storm distorts the garden's beauty and leaves me wondering again. Distracting you is not the answer. The question you lay is not how to design something, but why build it anyway? Oh, I can see you. I see you standing there. You're with me in the dark. I hear your questions in the air. Oh, Mara, where do you stand? You have come here in the silence to feast upon the scraps. You sit patient in the bushes, waiting to attack. But I won't stop my feet in anger, no. Or beat upon my chest. Instead I ask that you allow me to talk with you instead. Oh, I can see you. I see you standing there. Questions from the air. Oh, Mara, where do you stand? Oh, Mara, where do you? Oh. That's fine, I didn't like the guitar anyway. Oh, right then. Let's crack on. I'm going to do another old song. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, that sounds right. I mean, I'm sure that'll be fine. All right. All right, here we go. Oh, this is so strange. My nights are broken up by the sounds of women I'll never meet. And when my eyes are closed, I can start to feel you staring at me. The right side of my bed has always left me feeling stuck in between. Everything I know and all the lies I tell myself so I can sleep. One, two, three. Pick apart the pieces you left and don't even worry about it. Don't you worry about it. Try and give yourself some rest and let me worry about it. Let me worry about it. You came around to say that you'd been away like I hadn't known. As if I don't wake up every single day not seeing you go. As if this moon of ours only shines enough to make me feel whole. As if I haven't felt your breath in every step I say when the wind blows. So pick apart the pieces you left and don't even worry about it. Don't you worry about it. And try to give yourself some rest and let me worry about it. Let me worry about it. And pick apart the pieces you left and don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about it. And try to give yourself some rest and let me worry about it. Let me worry about it. Any questions?
Unreal. Amazing. On behalf of everyone else who can't. Three more questions, then we'll just get back to the tunes. We might only have time for one more.
Crack on, for sure.
Harrison, then Valerie, then Jen.
All good.
And that's it. Harrison, unmute if you can.
Hello?
Hey!
You can hear me this time. Okay, I forgot I was connected to my Shure mic. I completely forgot. Anyway, my question is...
Brag.
No, please.